Ita urata, ita urata, ita.
Welcome back to Chaos in Harmony.
I have an idea for an intro that I think would be really funny.
We already done the intro. You did.
We all do three separate intro ideas at the same time.
Wheel for wolf
I don't care what it is.
Okay.
But on the count of three, we all are gonna say our intros that we want to do for this episode, and then we're just gonna start. We're just gonna let that segue into just playing the game.
Sink in.
All right,
Sinking
ready?
iron.
3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chaos and Harmony, where today we're gonna be finishing
Yeetus.
everything. Not everything. We're gonna be finishing the thing.
So welcome back to Chaos and Harmony.
For the record, I am filling in for Andrew.
We have an Andrew Fillin. He has his own character, but
I do have my own.
he's canonically dead right now.
I am canonically mummified in a coffin.
Yeah.
No one call me mummy.
What? It's off to a great start. In the can I do a Dragon Ball Z? Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time on
That
Dragon
was
Ball.
amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, that was actually. Last time on Dragon Ball.
Last time on Dragon Ball. I can't do it again.
Left.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Except it's last time on Chaos and Harmony.
Man,
We found a cursed temple. Alexander Teeth and Toe, Hart Simmons, whoever the archer guy was, don't remember his name.
Fane Rainer?
Rain?
Fane
Rainer, all found a cursed pyramid that was slowly turning the Feywild into desert.
How did they find it?
We don't talk about that.
Well,
It just
China finally got all the resources
to build a
craft
beacon.
the beacon.
Yeah. No, they saw a big beacon light and went towards it.
No, we were staring at it beforehand, before the beacon came up.
They started existing in front of it.
Oh.
Because I am a great DM and I'm good at segueing people into places.
You're
They
not-
just spawned in. Okay,
hi,
we don't.
hi, who are you? Oh my God, look. China has.
Whoa, is that a temple? Weird. Like.
Weird.
Oh no, it's all turning to desert. Oh, gotta go stop it.
Uh-oh.
And that's
it's
how I
becoming the
introduced
plot
the
of the Mummy.
campaign last time.
By the way, this is literally the plot of The Mummy. I will inform
Is it?
you. Yeah.
It's just the world's turning into desert because of the cursed mummy.
The Mummy is literally, they released an Ancient Evil that starts.
The Ancient Evil's already been released.
Yes, but.
It's too late. I don't know who released it. They're dead now.
I blame Gravel.
I blame Gravel. Gravel didn't do anything.
Gravel was just there.
He found
Gravel
a
was
way.
with you.
Gravel's just drinking ale.
Turns out Gravel is a multi-dimensional creature. He just like time traveled, released the evil, and then went back to Hart Simmons because he was bored.
No, probably because he was drunk.
I'm the DM. That's canonically accurate now. Anywho,
No, he wasn't drunk. Like, knowing it.
he gets time manipulation powers when he's drunk. Do with that information what you
Just
will.
like how I get, reality bending power.
Yeah, your reality bent all the humans out of existence during a dream, and now everyone thinks you're crazy. You're the only one that remembers the humans. That's canonically accurate.
And like the actual main campaign.
I will bring them
The main
back.
campaign's gone. This is the main campaign.
Me, Hart Simmons.
It just gets
I will
more interesting
bring
when everyone's
back
here.
The two-legged centaurs.
Anyway, back to the.
I'm
what I
so
was
confused because you said
doing.
this was going to be This
is mild stalling until
Yes.
everyone is in the same room. But we
Yeah,
need something to do, so I just set up a quick little thing.
Yes.
Once the quick little thing is solved, the big problem will appear, which will then start driving the plot from there.
Okay.
So what you're saying is
So
what
whenever
we're
a
fighting
member-
is not the main villain.
No.
So I
Simply
can
an
sleep.
agent
No!
of chaos. Stop trying to sleep with my villains.
I have charisma for a reason.
It's an undead creature. You can't riz
Game
the
is
dead
game.
man.
Game is game.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
It is a sentient.
Every time you
undead
get
creature.
horny, you take 1d4 of damage. This keeps rolling forever.
Am I going to fight this person by myself?
You might have to.
I need a.
No, you have teeth and toe.
I need a D4.
Teeth and toe's not very useful, but you
What do you
have 'em.
mean you need a D4? You have one right there.
It would be more efficient if you rolled more than once, yeah. Wait, I said 1d4 every time you're horny. Why are you rolling?
Because he's always horny.
I'm dead.
Okay, I'm gonna DM and fuck it better be. I'm gonna do my job.
I'm gonna
That
do
sounds
what?
dark.
Stop rolling the dice.
This is why you can't have nice things.
I'm about to get up and leave.
Then I get to do.
Anyway, you find yourselves where we left off last time, in the cold corridors of the temple. A small hole in the top of the room
repeat
with
that?
sunlight filling in. What?
Repeat that.
You find yourself in the same.
Don't.
You find yourself in the same spot you found yourself last time we did a campaign. If we'll ever get to it, dear Lord.
Continue.
I hear one more dice rolling while I talk. And I will end the campaign right here with both of you dying immediately.
I'm already dead.
The only one that will survive is Teeth and Toe because he's the only one not interrupting me.
What about Gravel? And Quentin.
Stop collecting people. I don't remember all the weird little critters you have in your pockets. You have like a rock golem and a mummy in your pocket right now.
A rock golem and a mummy puddle.
I hate all of you.
I
Anyway,
haven't done anything.
you stand in a room.
Saving you.
You stand in a room lined with coffins. In the center of the room is this grotesque pile of rags and limbs. And it twitches and moves as it slowly rises to its feet.
Rise, as you say.
And points its hands up to the sky, and a large golden pendant around its neck starts to float up, and it shoots a laser up into the air, and through the holes, both in the ceiling and walls
Wait, what?
of the dilapidated pyramid you stand in. Hate you. Sunlight starts to pour in, despite there not being that bright of a sun in the Feywild.
Artificial sunlight.
Yep, magic sun that's turning everything into a desert.
Fuck me
The
to tears.
large mummy-like creature then falls back to their knees, slowly raising their
Knees, you
completely wrapped head. Their head is completely wrapped. You can't see any facial features at all. As they look down the hallway
So like the mummy
to you
So
standing.
they're like the mummy from Phineas and Ferb that was like completely wrapped, but you can only like see like the slowly eyeballs.
He looks like you ever watch Ben 10, the mummy alien from Ben 10? He looks like that.
Okay.
Sorry, she looks like that.
Okay.
Except like grotesque and fleshy. There's like parts where her is like ripped and it's just like
So it seems like she was like
exposed goo.
she was like
Ooh.
stop it! I swear to God.
Let go of my D4 before I make you a D-whore. What?
I cannot wait.
Is this gonna be the episode?
No.
Is this gonna be the episode that makes me quit DMing permanently?
I literally just want.
This is gonna...
Continue the story.
It stares at you for a minute.
I wave at it.
And it takes one of its large clawed hands and places in front of it, and like a rabid dog starts to walk forward into the closer to the entrance.
Oh god, Anubis, why?
Now that it's slightly closer, you can hear these gross groaning and clicking noises coming from its throat, not from its mouth, from
Now
its
wait a
throat.
minute, you didn't tell me it was a clicker.
It's not a clicker. I mean, it can't see,
Shall
but it's not
we
a
roll
clicker.
for initiative?
If has anyone attacked it yet?
No, I just waved at it.
Isn't it
No.
crawling towards us?
It's crawling towards you. I didn't say it was aggressive. It looks aggressive because it's
I'm gonna pet it.
okay.
I take that back.
Roll an animal handling check. It's D20 plus
It's not
animal
an
handling.
animal.
No,
Oh, it's not an animal. You're right.
yeah, I was gonna say. It's,
Roll a insight check to see if it's friendly.
Wait, I don't know my insight. It doesn't.
It's your wisdom.
My wisdom is 19, brother.
Yeah, what's the plus or negative of that?
He doesn't have anything for that.
Oh.
He just put down his main stats. That's it.
Bruh.
Yeah, look, that's literally what he put. He just put down his main stats.
Dude.
And if we go off
It's a
mine,
little stinky.
and if we go off mine, I would win.
That's a little stinky. All right. You can definitely attempt to pet the creature. Roll a perception check now that it's closer. It's D20 plus perception. Both of you. I need all of you. Everyone needs to, including Alexander. Alexander rolled a 4.
Huh?
Alexander rolled a 4. What?
What happened?
I winked at the cameraman and he rolled a d4.
The D4 bit being a representation of horny is the worst thing I have ever decided to say.
Tom, why? What made you think that was a great idea?
It was supposed to be a punishment, and then he just associated D4
He
with
is
horny.
a masochist. Do you not see that?
Don't give me that look. I'm gonna have to roll my D4 now. I hate this. I give up. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm out.
Hold on.
Hey, don't bend over. I think I'm dead, guys.
You've been dead. You guys look over at Hart Simmons, and he's just a pile of like bloody, bruised bits. He's been like pulled apart. It looks like pulled pork. He's a pile of barbecue pork.
If Winton consider my bit, I can do.
He like walks in. God damn.
Sorry, guys. I have medical problems.
I look at him and shake my
I'm
head.
joking.
in
I'm joking. It doesn't
disappointment.
happen. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
So, it was roll d20 for.
No, you could just pet it. You don't need to roll anything. I trust your ability to pet this creature.
I don't know what my animal. I don't know what.
It's not an animal. It's sentient.
I know it's sentient, but I don't know what any of my.
Sentient, you say.
I swear to God.
I don't
You
know
don't-
what any of my substats are. He only sent me the main ones.
Yeah, so your stats, the plus and the negative, are based on a gauge.
Right, I
of the
know.
big number.
But like,
Gauge.
So you can use your stats to tell what that gauge is. So if you have a 13, you have a -1 wisdom.
so is this
If you
wisdom?
have a 13,
Write that
no.
down.
I'm telling you how to do it. So if you have an 11, oh, I have -1 because of my class. But the intelligence for teeth and toe is 11, so he gets +0.
Right.
His strength is 16 because it's +3.
Right.
So you can use that to type a gauge.
Okay,
So
so-
20 is +3,
All right.
and 10 is 0. Then anything below 10, you
Is-
gauge off of -1, -2, and -3.
Yeah.
-3 being
So
probably
then
0.
anything
so
would
like
be
2.
so then anything in between 10 and 20 would be +2.
Anything in between 10 and like 12 to 13 would be a +1 or a +2. And then anything like 16 to 20 would be a +3.
Okay. So it's
So you basically, it's
15 to
literally
20?
just judging off of
wait,
it.
15 to 20.
Yeah.
Then my wisdom for my character should be a +3 instead of a +2. Because I have a 15 in wisdom on my actual character.
Is 16 to 20, sorry.
Okay, that's better.
16 is the cutoff. Because I have 15 in Constitution, and that gives me a +2, but I have 16 in Strength, which
Okay,
gives me a
so
+3. There's a cutoff, so I don't remember where the cutoffs are, but it is literally just a gauge.
You know what?
So it's not too
I
hard to
look at the
difficult.
dog.
It's not a dog.
It's not a
it's
dog.
mummy.
It's a mummy. It's just crawling.
Oh, wait,
It's crawling,
Wait.
but it's at eye level with you. It is a large creature.
wait, I thought it was. I thought
If donkey can do it,
it
I
was
can
two
do it.
different things. I thought there were two different creatures in this room.
No, it's
the same
just the one. It's just the one big mummy creature it's humanoid. It's
I
crawling. It's dragging itself on its hands, and it's still eye level with you. It's a large creature.
I grab a stick and I try to give it to
You
him
do
as a
not.
walking
Do you have a stick? Do you not have a stick in your inventory? Do you have a stick in your
I
inventory?
don't know.
You gotta look in your inventory. I'm not just gonna let you materialize things out of the air.
He never said what he had.
You can't just stick.
He
I
only
pull
told
out
me.
my wooden rod.
Yeah, you could pull out the wooden rod.
I pulled out the wooden rod.
It's about half its length because he kept setting it on fire.
Yeah.
Thomas, do you even know what his wooden rod is?
Yeah, he picked up a wooden rod.
It's a wooden
It's
rod.
a wooden rod. It's a pole.
It
He set it on fire as a torch.
Okay.
So now it's half its length.
It wasn't ever a dildo. That's what you were thinking.
Why do we must always go to...
Because I can see it in his eyes.
Brother in Christ, you're the one that always says, a hole, you say. It's not, this isn't on
Okay,
me for
I'm gonna-
assuming that. Anyway, so he literally only told me heavy bow, basic arrow.
Yeah, that's probably all he has on him.
Okay.
I throw the wooden pole at him at full force, hoping he'll catch it.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Wait, no, you.
What is that?
D20.
D20.
Just roll a D20.
Oh no.
4.
Oh my God.
4.
Wait, oh
Um,
no.
Does it even get to him?
I'm looking for his armor class.
Brother.
It does not even get... It lands in front of him.
I run and pick it up.
Yeah, you can successfully run over, grab it before he does. She does.
I look at the situation
I run back.
and
to where I was.
Yeah, you can do that.
and I start walking back from whence I came.
Yeah, you walk back into the room full of more corpses.
I do a back.
So hold on.
This is a
Thomas, you never really gave me the full thing. You just told me there was a giant mummy.
yeah, so you're in a pyramid.
I know we're in a pyramid.
Do you know what the purpose of a pyramid is?
Yes, this is to keep. It's a pyramid is literally like the
Yeah.
grave of the of a.
It's the grave of the pharaoh
Yeah.
and his people.
No, it's just the grave for the pharaoh.
So
And his people. He would bury his servants with him.
Yes, but his servants. That's it.
Yeah, so that's what's lining the walls right now. Is all of the sarcophaguses.
That's
Sarcophagi.
I do a
Plus, this is a
Sarcophagus?
mummy lord, not a pharaoh.
Frenchman.
The pharaoh is something else.
Frenchman.
so. If
The
this
pharaoh
Is,
would be in the F section of my book, and I don't want to flip to that.
you mean P?
Does pharaoh start with a P? That's dumb.
Yeah, the pharaoh starts with a P.
Pharo.
Yeah.
Texted me.
Doesn't matter. Okay, I do a backflip.
Brother in Christ, you are a centaur.
Roll a roll a
I would say.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Check. Did you just roll a 1?
Yeah, you want to run?
Yeah, that's natural failure.
Please tell
You
me.
try to do a backflip and you just land on your ass like an idiot. You take 1d4 damage. Yeah, there you go. You take 2 damage. You land on your
It would have been
ass.
funnier if he landed on his neck.
He just dies instantly. He makes like the Minecraft horse death sound.
No. It's like the one, like when I tried doing a backflip when a kid, and it's just like, and it just pans out. It just pans out to her being out of
Hart
grace.
Simmons, you're now laying in the dead Peter Griffin pose when he falls down the stairs. That's what you look like right now.
I stand back up.
Yeah, you could do that.
And now
What are you
that
trying to do?
now that I have a
Is there a
separate-
purpose for doing a backflip, may I ask?
Yes, I needed a separating action. I throw the pole as hard as I can again.
You needed. Oh yeah. You needed a separating action. That makes sense. Yeah, roll the hit.
I love the.
I'm throwing it towards Hayden, by the way.
Oh, you're throwing the pole at Hayden? Yeah, roll the hit.
Because you needed a pole. That's why.
You guys are sitting next to each other.
I know.
Oh, thank God.
What do you get?
He got 2.
2?
So it doesn't leave my hands.
No. Well, you threw it. You just went, and then instead of it flying, it just goes.
Is it like in front of me now?
The mummy takes another like dragging. He like drags himself a little bit closer.
Is it? Wouldn't that mean he's closer to him and not
The
me?
mummy?
No, the stick.
Yeah, it's your stick.
I pick it back up.
Okay.
Wait, no, hold on. Where was it? Was it in front of me or him?
It was next. You guys were sitting next to each other, so he just went like that, and then it fell over,
I do a backflip.
probably in front of you, and then
I
he
do a
picked it back
backflip.
up. Are you can't
No, he said he run towards the mummy.
do
He's
an
in front of me.
do an acrobatics throw?
17.
Dang.
17. Yeah, you do a backflip. Is there a purpose for that backflip? You trying to do something? You just doing a backflip.
I throw the wooden pull it.
You rolled a hit.
12.
Hayden, is your AC higher than 12?
What's my AC?
Your armor class.
What armor?
Oh, my armor class is 12.
Ah, so yeah,
Yeah, but
you
so-
get beamed in the head by a pole.
Yeah, and then don't I have like isn't it plus something here?
No, because it's a roll to hit.
It's a roll to hit.
It's not
yeah.
roll to, unless you have a spell that
So how much
enchants
damage
something.
does he take?
It's not a weapon, and you don't have proficiency in throwing things.
Well, I still threw that.
Take
in there.
1d4 damage. You get beamed in the head by a rod. 4. Yeah, you get hit in the head by a rod.
All right.
Hurts a little bit.
I put the rod back in my bag.
No, I grabbed the rod.
You guys are you guys fighting over the rod?
No, the thing is, I'm behind him. I walked backwards.
Oh yeah, he did
And he's
rock
in front
backwards.
and he's also in front
Yeah,
of me.
so you
'Cause
pick
he
up the
went
rod.
Closer to the, because he went closer to the
Yeah,
mummy.
because you're in the room.
I look back at the mummy. Hold on, Mamacita.
Hold on.
That would be charisma.
No. The mummy stops inching closer.
No, fuck, no way.
Just waits patiently for you to return.
I grabbed the pole and I put it in my bag, and I just turn to him and go,
The mummy's sitting there.
I look at the mummy and ask if she wants some mead.
You're asking her for mead?
If she wants mead.
no, no.
You hear this low guttural growling. Yeah. Just like weird, gross, zombie-like noises. And then it speaks with this gross, dry sound. Misbehaving children. Misbegotten soul.
Oh, I'm misbehaving, all right.
And that's when I go.
I say that. I say that.
You say it out loud?
And that's when I just
hold
go.
on. 11. No, I'm joking. I don't know what I was rolling for. Are you trying to persuade her of something?
Yes.
Oh god.
Roll for persuasion. It's technically sentient. Nothing in here says
No.
16. Not persuasion, sorry. What are you trying to do exactly?
Yeah, that's what I want.
I'm trying to woo her.
You're trying to woo her?
Oh god.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do base charisma then.
Awesome. So that's 16 plus 6.
Jesus.
I'm just. You know what? I looked over to one of the mummies. And just went.
Yeah. The mummy just goes and then closes the coffin. The mummy, like, I like to imagine that while this is happening, one of the mummies, like, like,
Like I just looked down. I
Like, he
down
just-
the hallway, and it all like.
Quentin.
yeah.
Quentin from my pocket. What's going on up there?
Yeah, he does have a mummy in his pocket.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like I was
So
like
dumb.
I knock on the coffin. And ask
Yeah,
if I can, and ask if I can come in.
Yeah, you're wooing. Wooing?
Wooing.
Wooing? You're trying to woo the mummy.
Yes.
Hey, Thane, shut the door.
The large hand lifts itself up, slams down onto the ground, and again it repeats, misbegotten soul,
Question.
misbehaving children.
Question. Can I go in the sarcophagus with one of the mummies?
Yeah, you open the sarcophagus, and the mummy is sitting there. He looks really confused, holding a newspaper.
Like it's like bigger on the inside.
Yeah, you open it. It's like a little one
It's like
room
one of those
apartment.
outhouses.
No, yeah, you open it. It's like the outhouse. He's like sitting on the toilet. He has some of the rags pushed off of his ass, so it's just like his pants.
I look.
He's holding a newspaper.
I mean, they have to replenish their like wraps sometimes.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Yeah, I looked at him. I told him I like beckoned him to come here.
Yeah, he folds up his newspaper, sets it on the edge of the toilet seat, gets up, pulls up his wrapping, wraps himself up a little better, and then he takes a one-step foot out of the coffin.
And then I looked at him and I looked to where he is, and I'm like,
I'm pretty sure your character speaks.
listen, I'm going for the bit, so I'm just going.
Yeah, he responds with a. He walks off.
I walk in.
He walks off. He starts walking down the hallway. Sees that his hypothetical mother is awake, does a 180, and starts walking back out.
Yeah, I looked at him and go.
He just saw me flirting with his mother.
Just walks out.
He's
He's like, oh, now's a bad time.
I looked at him and was like, can we share?
Oh, you want to go in the bathroom with the mummy?
No, I want to go to the sarcophagus with him.
Oh,
Big
this is
is
dog.
Fane?
He's only like 6 foot something.
Okay.
Me or him?
Fane.
Fane?
You're playing as Fan.
Right.
Fane.
I am 6 foot. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
you're 6
right.
foot.
I just,
This mummy is huge, by the way. I'd like to point out.
like the mummy I'm talking to.
No,
the mummy
he's talking to, the mummy lord, is this huge creature. It's on its hands and knees,
And
and
it's
it's
still-
eye level.
Yeah.
It is a
Not
huge
ready for
creature.
me.
Already? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I looked at the mummy and was
Yeah,
like,
no.
can I stay here while this cools down?
The mummy lord,
I look at her. What's up, mommy, mama?
You hear the
roll a charisma check.
You hear our sarcophagus close, and you're like, we're alone now.
7. plus
7, that does not work.
It's 7 plus 6
She-
though.
Still doesn't work. She
13.
it does not work. She reels back, and her large arm goes in for a backhand. Is your armor class higher than 15?
It's 12 or 13.
13? Yeah, you get hit with a backhand from this huge, fleshy hand, which sends you flying backwards and then hitting the back wall.
Me and the mummy.
And we are now rolling for initiative.
Oh no, I'm out of this. I'm in the.
You're not even fighting it.
No, I'm just.
This is a 1v1 between Alexander and the mummy.
My
Because you
brother.
don't fight, do you?
I flirt.
You flirt, so it's just gonna be.
My brother. I'm in the sarcophagus playing Uno with
At
the
this
mummy.
point,
Do I
Alexander.
take a D4 from the backhand?
Yeah, you take 1d4 from the backhand. Actually, it's
One.
not 1d4.
Oh.
It's. Actually, yeah, 1d4 because she didn't use her claws. Just a backhand.
Me and the mummy that are in the sarcophagus are playing Uno.
Yeah, that's fine. You're playing Uno with a mummy.
Yeah.
The moment the mummy lord gets
play Uno
angry.
Hold on. One moment.
What?
One moment.
It's fine because you're not in the same room as Hayden is.
You're not playing Uno.
So you're sitting in this sarcophagus playing Uno with him, and then suddenly this unbridled rage comes over this mummy. His
You guys
eyes,
are actually playing Clue.
his eyes glow with this red hatred, and he
open-
takes a swing at you.
Ah, shoot. Do I have to roll
He
now?
rolled a 4. He missed. He hits the back wall.
I look at him.
When the mummy
and
lord is angry, all
But
the mummies are angry.
Can I backhand him in the neck? Just go.
Yeah, roll to hit. And then we'll roll for initiative.
10.
Count as a counterattack. Its armor class is 11. That does not work. You hit him, but nothing happens. What are you?
He's
It's
being.
Winton.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Winton. Oh, right, because all mummies have unbridled rage while the mummy lord is angry.
Yeah. Yeah,
But he's liquid. He's like 2 inches tall. He's just an eyeball and a
so-
mouth.
I looked at the mummy that I just tried to like hit, like subdue.
Subdue?
Yeah, thank you. Like.
Yeah.
I'm
We're rolling
he-
for initiative. Roll a
but he
d20
looks
plus your
back at me,
initiative.
he goes, and he looks back at me and like
4.
does like a shrug of
Yep.
his shoulders, like, bro, what the heck?
Roll for mummy lord.
Mummy.
Mummy lord always goes last.
Uh,
Because it's a boss.
Yeah, I know.
Hayden, roll for initiative.
I'm still in the sarcophagus though.
Yeah, you're rolling initiative by yourself for a different thing. Your enemy rolled a 6. We're gonna do Hayden's because it's gonna die pretty quick. You are in a small sarcophagus, holding a deck of Uno cards with a rabid mummy who used to be friendly. You learned with your time with him that his name is Franklin, and he is a toilet paper fashion designer.
Hey.
Put your hand down.
Can I like run over, open the coffin, and pull him out real quick?
No.
You run into the room with all the coffins to find Fane, and you don't know which coffin he went into.
Okay, what?
All the coffins are vibrating and shaking.
What does this room look like?
No.
It is
stop.
a
Dude.
large room,
I need
covered
his
wall
skin.
to ceiling,
Thomas, stop. He wants his skin.
wall to ceiling with coffins, all of which that are shaking. And in the center of the room, there is a huge mummy woman.
It's all the same. Like all the like it's an apartment building.
Just every single coffin's exactly the same, and they're all stacked up on top of each other.
Yeah. So good luck.
Every 3 sets of coffins, there's a large stone pillar, and then another 3 set of coffins, and then another large stone pillar.
So actually, you can probably like roll to like try and look in one, and then I can like roll.
Yeah. Well, you can't unless it's your turn.
It's not though. It's my
It's
turn.
not. It's Hayden's turn.
I'm not gonna look for him.
Hayden, it is currently your turn. What do you want to do?
There's plenty.
I look.
You have 2 attack
I
actions.
look
and a
at
free
Franklin.
action,
I
and
look at my cards, and I go, Uno reverse.
Holy shit!
He looks at you confused, and he agrees that his next turn has been skipped because it's only 2 players. So it's back to your turn.
I meant for it to like make him like unangry.
No, because the Uno reverse card doesn't reverse whatever's going on. It just reverses the order, the turn order.
Can't they just angrily play Uno? Because that's how you play Uno.
No, because that's
Angrily.
not
That's
embridled rage. If I was playing Uno and I got embridled rage, I just punched the guy.
I'm the battle rage playing Uno.
Wait, you don't punch your opponent?
No.
That's the last straw too, Mister Bam!
I mean,
I mean,
did
that's
give my
probably
brother a
what Wade
black
would
eye
do from
I
March.
just- Anyway,
Alright,
so
anyway.
he agrees that his next turn is
And
your
so-
turn.
Okay, so I look at my cards again to see what I have.
Yeah, it's now your turn in Uno again.
Yes, I put down a skip.
Yeah, he folds his arms. He's getting angrier and angrier.
Oh god, you can see me kicking my legs in the video. I'm just like.
I look at him and I'm like, you know what? Glock 17.
You can't pull it. This is a medieval campaign.
So you know what? I pull out a card and just go. I.
Oh, you want to throw a card like a playing card into his eye?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Aw.
We're gonna say that
I-
entire Uno game. If you're playing Uno, that counts as free
thought I
actions.
did with 19.
Oh, you're rolling that? Yeah. That hits. You roll the card. It sticks into his eye.
Red
It's gonna
7.
do. Yeah. What color was it? And what number?
It was.
Future reference. No reason at all.
It was a +4 actually.
Yeah. It stabs him in the eye.
Hey, yell out the colors.
He recoils in pain for a little bit.
Yell out
Pulls
the
it
color.
out. It is a +4. You have to yell out color.
Blue.
Yeah. He then goes. And he picks up his cards. And then he throws all the cards at you at once. It hits you in the face and nothing happens. It's still your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
So
well,
you see his hand on the floor. There's no blue.
Well, he didn't even draw the 4 yet.
He did actually. He drew the 4.
He
and
drew the 4 and
that
then
means
threw
it
him
was-
because none of them were
That means
blue.
it would be his turn then again. 'cause
No,
he-
but that's not how D&D battle turn order works.
That's how Uno works!
They're not playing Uno.
They're playing Uno! Medieval Uno!
God damn it, it's Hayden's turn to play Uno.
I just look at him. You know, draw.
Draw. He goes,
All right. Coffee.
nah, die. He's gonna take a wild swing at you. Does 15 hit?
Yes. 13, 12.
Yeah, you're gonna take,
Like currently.
he's gonna use Rotting Fist, a melee weapon attack.
Okay. I'm
I'm assuming you're 5 feet.
6 foot.
No, not your height. I mean, far away from him. I'm assuming you're under 5 feet because you're in a small sarcophagus with this guy.
Yeah.
You took 7 damage.
Okay. So 7.
He has one more turn. He uses Dreadful Glare. He's going to look at you with his one good eye, and then, like the world's most badass mummy you've ever seen.
This is his card set, by the way. The mummies.
That's so funny. We're not gonna. This is not gonna be a bit, okay?
It has to be.
I don't need you to make a fake deck of cards for this mummy to use to attack you. I don't. This is a dumb bit. Anyway, he's gonna use Dreadful Glare. His eye is bleeding from when he poked it out with the card, and like a badass, he's just gonna and wrap that side of his face back up.
Does like heal?
And his other eye is gonna glow this menacing orange.
Okay.
Yeah, you have big
Roll
A wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
D20 plus wisdom.
D20 plus wisdom. Oh, my wisdom is 19.
Yeah.
So 16.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that passes. You feel for a second this kind of fear, like, oh shit,
Hell shit.
uh-oh, something bad about to happen.
Ah, crap. Here we go again.
But other than that, it's fine.
I just look at. I grab my.
It is no longer your turn.
All right, I was realizing.
It is now Hart Simmons' turn.
Meanwhile,
on the other side of the pyramid.
On the other side of the coffins, because I'm just like.
Oh yeah, in the other room with the
no,
mummy.
because remember he got flung against the wall.
Right, you did get flung across the room,
And then I ran into there.
and then he ran into there.
No,
Hart
I was
Simmons'
in
turn.
there before they started.
I know.
It is Hart Simmons' turn.
So. I look at the mummy. Are you a book? Because you caught my interest.
Yeah, roll. I'm assuming you're trying to seduce it again.
Yep.
Roll a charisma throw.
Stupid 9.
Plus your charisma.
9 plus 6.
That's actually
That's
fit.
15.
That's actually
Yeah,
pretty.
that is not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You got natural 20!
That's your bonus action. You have 2 attacks.
I attack with my words.
You want to use vicious mockery?
That's.
No, that'll make things worse.
That would hurt it, which is the goal, because it's an enemy.
Not in my eyes.
It's a corpse. There's nothing attractive about it. It's a like crawling pile of like goo.
Necrophilia.
What?
Necrophiliac?
Oh no!
Yeah,
doing?
that is what you're doing. You're swooning over this.
There's no laws.
There's no
There's no laws in the Wayfield. Wayfield. What
There
it
is laws in the
In the Fey.
Feywild.
Feywild. I don't care. So I'm gonna use one of my attacks on the coffin next to me.
On the coffin next to you.
Are you
Yeah.
good? Okay. Oh, is he gonna try to
What are you doing?
Mind me?
I donkey kick it.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You don't have to roll to hit. It's a door. You donkey kick the door. Nothing happens.
Stone door.
It's a stone door.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
I want a mummy to like kind of like come and go,
Keep it down, you nasty hooligans.
and then like close the door again.
Yeah, that happens. Mummy pops out. Keep it down, you nasty hooligans.
I take mental note of that mummy
You take due note of the grumpy old man mummy
and where it's at.
and where it's at. Got it.
I go to the coffin next to it to use my second attack,
Okay.
and I front kick it with my front leg.
Yeah, you do that. Nothing happens.
So then I
It is now the mummy queen's turn.
It is actually.
Faye
Hello?
or Teeth and Toe?
Oh, it's Teeth and Toe's turn. I forgot I had Teeth and Toe. Yeah, Alexander Teeth and Toe this entire time has been playing patty cake with his shield. He's just been in the corner.
Teeth and toe attack! I yell out.
Patty cake. Patty cake. Baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. What? Holy shit! And he's gonna jump to his feet, grab his shield, unclip his war pick from his hip.
He has a war pick now?
He has a war hammer.
You have a girlfriend?
He's had a war hammer since you fought him in the other campaign that didn't exist.
Okay.
And he's going to point at the.
So Alexander Teeth and Toe.
I am Sir Alexander Teeth and Toe, Paladin of Mimicry. His hammer is gonna glow this
I don't think she would
purple.
approve of you and what you're currently doing.
She would.
That's
What's
concerning.
happening?
He has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
I
And
didn't.
she's a nerd!
That's great. So is mine, but in like the weird My Hero Academia way. Anyway, Alexander Teeth and Toe, he points his warhammer forward, and it glows this fluorescent purple. And he's going to use Compel Duel on the Mummy Lord. And he's going to say, I, so Alexander Teeth and Toe, compel you to a duel of death.
No.
Does he?
Let me roll a wisdom throw.
Can he like kind of like split himself apart and then kind of just like surround the mummy with all his body parts? Go.
Yeah, but he can't attack while doing that.
Okay. But can
He has to be
eat?
whole. I mean, he could
Also-
definitely bite it.
Also, you should definitely keep a mental image of where Hayden is compared to where I am.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep trying doors.
That's probably what he's going to do.
Actually,
The mummy does this slow, laboring turn, facing one of the walls that Alexander is sitting at. Well, now standing at.
Wait, can the mummy know that it's another like kind of like creature?
The mummy does know because the mummy has night sight, which allows it to see through armor and in the dark.
okay, so how many rows of coffins and
It's
layers?
a set of 3, and then a pillar, and then a set of 3, and then a pillar, and then a set of 3, and then a pillar, and then it just goes down the hallway until the exit of the pyramid.
So basically, it was like 99.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just on both sides of the hallway, and then it opens up into the huge room with the center missing.
Got it. So all right, that means you gotta find. That means you gotta search at least 99.
And it goes like up, like 9 or so coffins up.
well,
just stacked up on the wall.
Well, the thing is that
He's obviously on one of the bottom ones.
Yeah.
Because he can't jump that high.
there's like 99.
Okay, yes, but
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't have ran that far in that amount of time. Especially because you spent a lot of that time playing Uno.
Yeah.
I went into that coffin before you.
They went into the coffin the moment the mummy started crawling towards you.
So,
The moment she stepped off the pedestal, you just immediately left.
okay, so it's not in this.
And then I was like,
Not in
and then
this
I
one.
immediately was
Not in
like,
this one.
I don't think I want to be here anymore, and knocked on the coffin door.
Yeah,
When
when he
he
started playing
started
Uno.
wooing.
And now he's aggressive because the mummy's angry. Immediately, the mummy does this lumbering turn to look towards Teeth and Toe. And Teeth and Toe is going to, still with an enchanted hammer, he's going to cast Shield. He's going to cast Shield of Faith and give himself +2 to his AC. And he's going to...
He's a monster. He should cast it on his fucking freaking hammer.
In Teeth sense, he's never once actually considered the well-being of his hammer, even though his hammer is sentient. He's going to enchant his hammer with Wrathful Smite. And his hammer's eyes, the little eyes on his hammer, they just awaken, like full open, with just like angry eyes.
Woke.
And
It's
he's
woke.
like, he's woke now.
Homo.
This like purple fire pouring out of the hammer's eyes.
Hey there.
And then his hammer is just like this battle cry out of the hammer as Teeth and Toe runs up and bashes the Mummy Lord in the
I
head.
just realized you can't really tell I'm wearing headphones on the video,
You
sounds
hear
like
this
it is.
loud.
but my hair like covers the rest.
You hear this loud, wet slap as the edge of the hammer just barely makes contact with the creature, and it's just like this. And then Teeth and Toe put like all of his force into that attack, so he kind of like
Pause real quick.
stumbled toward, had to
Pause real quick.
catch his balance.
Sorry, that's a good
And
thing.
the mummy takes no damage.
Oh, all right.
He's now standing roughly over the head of the mummy.
Oh no.
His hammer has this little spike on the top of it, and he's going to do a thrusting attack upwards into the chin of the creature.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Is it now the mummy's turn?
Nope. I have to roll to hit. Yep, that one hits.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to do... What is his war pick damage? 1d8.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I told you. Heavy DPS. 1d8. Nope. Where's my d8? Where's my d8?
If she gets
My
defeated,
D9.
could I, and the control for the mummies are over, could I
D12.
just continue playing Uno with the mummies?
Sure. If you stall this guy long enough until he calms down, then yeah, you could just keep playing Uno with him. That's also not my d8. Where's my d8? Am I stupid?
Hey, while he's doing this, can I perform an action?
No, it's not your turn.
It's not his
So
turn.
I'm just frozen in place?
No, you're-
Basically. Well, every turn takes 1/2 second.
yeah.
Oh.
That's how that works. So basically, like if this was animated, you would literally see Teeth and Joes go, because that's
Yeah.
what the secondary attack is at level 5. Is
Yeah.
a counter to the first attack.
So like this,
Yeah.
so like
Hey there,
let's say like it's a tactical game, like XCOM.
Stop.
For reference, the cameraman has a D4.
Yeah.
Come here.
He's going to do 1d. This is my d8. 1d8, 5 plus Wrathful Smite. Where is it? Wrathful Smite does an extra 1d6 psychic damage.
Oh my God.
So he does 6 damage. A small trickle of blood starts pouring out of the chin of this creature. What is wrong with you?
What? Was that your phone? Is that your phone?
No, it's the speed. It's the megaphone.
I told you not to mess with that. I might come out of that coffin, stab you, walk back into the coffin, and continue stalling.
Yeah, you have to blindside him first so he doesn't know what coffin he came out of. Anyway,
Gambling.
I still have one free action as Teeth and Toe.
gambling.
Teeth and Toe is going to...
Get him out of there. He's going to get.
No, he's fine.
Fuck you.
Um,
I got
He's
grappled.
going to use Command.
Command?
The spell Command.
Is that just go?
And he's going to place his hammer down, and with his free hand, he's going to raise his hand up the creature.
He's going to say,
Hey, defend yourself.
Well, okay, hold on. Put these on and say that again.
I'm sorry. He's going to say defend himself to the mummy.
Because the mummy's just sitting there right now. Hello, I hate you.
Does he want? Does he,
Defend yourself. It's the hammer talking. Defend yourself.
is it like? Hold on.
Command, you get technically one word to command
Tell her to
another
stop.
creature. No,
Or sleep.
When,
he compelled it to duel.
Hey.
And so he wants to make it fair.
Hey.
Boring.
That's what the duel. That's his
French
values.
man.
If he doesn't do his values, he loses his magic. That's why he's a paladin.
Frenchie.
What?
Whenever Tiefentoe talks, put up a 1 for me. Whenever his hammer talks, put up a 2 for me.
I don't know when I'm gonna say what line.
Literally, he's flying by the seat of his pants.
Yeah. Anyway, it's now the mummy's turn. The mummy is going to again in the mummy voice.
activating funny speech, okay. Misbegotten soul.
Oh my God.
And then he's going to, the mummy is going to,
To do a downward swipe towards Teeth and Toe with its claws.
Can I open? Hold real quick. Can I open the coffin and go? Stop that racket! And close the coffin.
Yeah, you do that real quick. He's gonna use Rotting Fist, which is plus hit. Holy shit.
Oh God. Teeth is going to get his.
Wait, did he do that?
Oh, he missed.
Did he do that? Did he open and say that?
Yeah, but you didn't see.
Wait, hold on.
God damn it. Anywho, the mummy has one more attack. She's gonna try again because she missed the first time. 17 does not hit.
Oh my god.
By the way, he has an 18 plus 2 because of Shield of Faith.
Okay.
The mummy is going to use Dreadful Glare.
I just stare at it now.
Her Dreadful Glare is an area of effect field instead of just one person. So anyone that can hear or see the mummy will get affected by the Dreadful Glare. So I think you're safe, but Simmons, you're not safe.
I was gonna say I'm in
Roll a Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
I'm so smart. 11
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
plus what?
Wisdom.
2.
Oh.
13.
13. You don't have to do it, but Teeth and Toe does. He rolled a 6.
I am Sir Alexander.
-1. He has a 5. God, he has so low wisdom. I forgot how dumb Teeth and Toe was. Teeth and Toe immediately becomes just scared shitless.
What does he say? What does he say? What does Stephen Toe say?
Doesn't it like come apart?
Teeth and Toe? No. He looks up. The mummy stares back down at him and tilts its head slightly in this gross, like, bone snapping sound. Like this just disgusting, like, wet crackling sound as it turns its neck around and just slowly, like, rotates it all the way around to where its head is upside down.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Put the D4 down. God, why does that? Now its head is completely upside down, and this just scares the shit out of Teeth and Toe, and he just does a 180 and just runs.
Doesn't say anything as he's running.
He doesn't say anything. He's just gone.
A fart in the wind.
Fart in the wind,
You see
gone.
his cloud.
Yeah, cartoon like cloud
What
of
about
where
his
he
hammer?
was. His hammer is still on the ground.
Wait.
His hammer is no longer magically imbued with anger, and he's just laying on the ground, and it's just like,
Why? Why am I here? Why am I here to suffer and die for you if you want to leave me? Please. It starts crying.
Also, I don't know why you're doing a high-pitched voice with it, because I have the button for it, and I had it pressed.
anywho. Oh, God, why?
I just took a D20 and realized I got an 11.
Okay.
I
It
think
is
you're-
now back to Hayden's turn. You are in a coffin
Yep.
playing
Yep.
Uno
Franklin.
with an angry mummy. Franklin the angry mummy.
I look at him.
No context on what's happening outside.
I
You hear like metal clattering, like ding 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 ding. Past your coffin.
I look at the mummy, and we were just like,
Yeah, for like a second you forget you're fighting, and they're like, "What the hell was that? What was that all about? Oh wait a minute, die!"
can't we just play a nice game of Uno?
We good,
Uh,
but that would be boring. Die!
not gravel.
I don't know how to do any other voice than really high-pitched, triumphant knight and gravel. I'm sorry, it's the only 3 I can do.
Also,
on.
now, canonically, Andrew's character's freaking British.
He's British, bruv. He's British.
Sorry, I hate that there's no accent with him, so I am now making an accent.
He never spoke. He's mute the entire time.
No, hold on. I can probably.
Yeah, it turns out Milmore's character can speak fluent mummy.
Artillery.
Artillery? Anyway, take your turn.
All right, roll. Right, roll for initiative.
You don't need to roll for initiative.
Oh wait, I need to just.
You already rolled for initiative.
Right.
I'm asking you what you're gonna do.
Yeah, what's your action?
All right, I forgot.
What your action be?
I forgot how to play.
What are you doing? You have 2 attack
I know,
turns,
I remember.
1
No, stop.
infinite free
Shut up.
actions, and 1 bonus action.
I know. I look at the dude.
What Uno cards does he have?
God.
No, I'm not focusing on the Uno cards. I have more important things to focus on. Like the health of the guy that he's beat the shit out of.
What Uno cards do you have?
I have a swap. I have a swap hand.
You have a swap hand.
And?
You don't want to swap hand. You have less cards than he does.
Exactly.
You had to draw 4.
I swap my hands with him,
You swap your hands with him.
hoping that might calm him down just a bit.
So, okay, so they swap hands. He bends over to start picking up the cards that were thrown.
Yeah.
Have fun with that, yeah.
Yeah, you place your swap hands, and he looks kind of confused. And then he just like
He has to take a moment to examine his. He has to take.
He
a moment to
grabs
examine cards.
the 3 remaining cards that you have, and now you're holding 10 cards, and he's holding 3.
Yeah. And I looked at him like, Uno?
He goes, no.
No, he has 4.
Die.
He has 4 cards.
He has 4 cards.
Yeah, because Hayden gave him 3.
Oh yeah. He did pull a card out of his eye. You threw at him.
It was originally.
Yeah. I will tell you right now, you cannot reason with the enchanted creature. It is like programmed to attack you.
It was originally blue, now it's red.
It's still sentient, but it is mad at you permanently until the mother dies.
So y'all have a game of Uno going on while you're fighting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to take your attack turns?
I'm
I'll take a
like,
D4.
you know what? I'm like, you know, I'm gonna,
not for horniness.
you know what? I grab a card of mine and I'm like, draw 2, and that's my attack.
Trot.
You're
You're taking that as your attack.
Yeah.
How would I even? That's not an attack. Attack is physical damage. Are you physically damaged? Are you mentally damaging him?
Yeah, that's how Uno works.
Yeah, you put down a draw 2, and he draws 2.
But seeing as how the Uno cards, like the skip the mummy's turn,
Actual turn.
actual turn.
No, it didn't. It just skipped his Uno turn.
You made you made
No,
it
we were
back
actually,
to him.
me and him were actually playing Uno.
Oh yeah, he was mad at that time.
Yeah.
Dang.
So he's just like, he's just gonna draw 2.
Dang.
He's still like attacking you. When it's his turn, he's gonna attack.
Yeah.
He's just like, while attacking you, he's like, ow! Ah! Like, that's what you're setting up here, is you're in a coffin locked with a feral creature, and just every once in a while you stop to play Uno.
Wait.
Hold on!
Whose turn?
It's green now. Like,
All right,
that,
you can go
all right,
now.
continue. Like, that's what you've set up. It's Hayden's turn to attack, but it's the mummy's turn to play a card.
What? No, because draw 2 skips you.
Oh, draw 2 does skip you. Yeah, no, so it's Hayden's turn to attack and Hayden's turn to play a card.
So I am like, I throw a card at like, so he has like a loose sheet of like kind of like cloth hanging on his leg.
Yeah.
And I on like both his legs, and I'm like, and I throw 2 cards at them, trying to see if they can they'll kind of contain him, and he'll just go.
Oh, he can't move anymore.
So
That
since
was yeah. So
Since he played the +2, that means he's down to 9 cards, and the mummy's up to 6 cards.
Yeah.
why are you keeping track of the Uno game?
I
Okay.
find this very important to the plot right now.
Roll aim. The
Aim?
D20.
Because
I don't know.
D&D isn't just fighting.
I guess that would be.
Story plot
I would
too.
say
And Uno is part of
What would
the
you roll to
story.
that? I don't. That's like a wild thing to do. I've never had anyone do that. Perception, I guess. If you're perceiving.
wait, I don't think-
No.
no, wait, no.
Yes, sir.
Maybe dexterity. Usually aiming is with
I was
dexterity.
gonna say
Down and
dexterity.
turn me
but-
Yeah, roll a dexterity throw for that.
All right, all right.
D20 plus your dexterity. What?
19.
19?
And my dexterity's 13.
Holy
That is that's 2, isn't it?
That's 2, yeah.
That's 21.
Yeah. You grab the 2 cards from your hand and just like and like stab down little cloths. However, you are in like a coffin. Like you're standing in an upright coffin.
Yeah, I know.
So you're right next to each other.
Yeah, I know.
You're not like in a room.
Yeah, I know. And we're gonna get demonetized for that.
We're not monetized.
We're not monetized.
Age restricted.
We could get age restricted.
Children don't need to be watching this.
Especially when you're trying to bang a sentient
Bang
corpse.
a corpse.
This is as much as like.
Anyway,
screw a
back to the
dead
point.
deer.
What's happening? You have 2 more attack actions. You've successfully pinned a man.
Hold on,
Where he
is-
was already pinned.
So hold on, how is this like body orientated? Like,
Wait, hold on. What
You're
did he-
you're
what did
attaching
he-
to the thin
what did you
claws
say
that
he
are
just
attached
said?
to his legs.
What did you say he just said?
He successfully pinned a man. That's the game term for when you make a guy not able to move. It's ridiculous. Anywho, he's
my favorite
currently like
like I would assume he would go and like in like a like he's like
So,
leaning against the wall. But, like-
you're in a coffin.
right, I know.
There is maybe 2 feet of space
Mm-hmm.
for you to physically be in. So you're like this close to each
Are we
other.
arm's length from each other?
You're this close to each other.
Are we arm's length?
You couldn't physically go like this in that room. It's too small. You're in a coffin. You're in an upright coffin.
Now wait a minute. I thought this was a bathhouse.
No, I was making a joke. I'm not being serious. It's not like an actual little apartment when you open the coffins. It's a coffin.
It's like an outhouse.
No, it's smaller than an outhouse. Do you not know what a coffin is?
I don't want to.
It's an upright coffin. It holds 1 person.
It's actually a sarcophagus.
There's 2.
Yeah.
It's still the same size.
No.
It's not actually.
There's 2 people. There's 2 people. There's like it's a 1 person sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus are slightly wider and larger.
Not by that much. Not a room's length.
Well, I think Fox Computer's on.
You can shut that off now.
If you don't take an attacking turn, I am going to end your turn.
Now,
Well, he's trying to stall him and keep him alive.
I'm
so.
not. I'm okay.
Trying to win Uno.
I am.
If you win Uno, he
Yeah, if you do
canonically dies.
win Uno, the mummy dies. It's mummy law.
Yeah,
That's why he's so intense about the Uno game, because if he loses, he will die.
Shit, I dropped my D20. Okay, where to go?
it's off.
Oh, there's.
No, it's just playing in my brain.
I literally asked you.
You're
how,
losing it.
So
No,
like,
it's actually I can. Oh,
No, you're in a sarcophagus.
so if he's
so-
still standing upright.
Yeah, because he
Okay.
can't lay down. It's not big
No,
enough
I was
to lay
asking
down.
because I was hoping he would kind of go, kind of like maybe like fall a
No.
little bit, but like his
No,
body was
you're
still
you're
like, leaning
both
against
you're
the
both
wall.
standing. Now,
Okay.
if he tried to step out of the coffin, he wouldn't be able to
Okay.
because he's pinned to the floor. But
okay.
right now, he's still in striking distance to you.
I just walk. I
not
just kind
really
of like
anything.
put my foot up against his chest and just kind of like just go. No fighting.
No fighting.
Persuasion.
Roll a
Persuasion.
no
That was strange.
acrobatics check. Because you are in a coffin that has this much physical space between the door and the wall, and you are trying to stick your entire leg against this guy's chest.
Okay, then my knee.
Yeah, you could do that.
I'll do my knee then.
You
They
take
call me
your knee
Jeffrey.
and you push it against his
Jeffrey
chest so that he
Dahmer.
can't walk forward anymore.
I'm just like,
What'd you want to say to him?
I was like,
Yay.
stop. No fighting.
That doesn't do anything. Your knee is just like on his chest now. You just hold him there. He can't move if he wanted. He would have to succeed in a strength throw if he wanted to move.
My
And even
strength
mummy,
is.
you will not.
He will not succeed. Mummies are.
Incredible.
Well, actually, they have a strength of 16, so.
I'm a strength of
No.
12.
No.
You
no.
might win.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
probably
might.
win.
If this was my other character,
Yeah.
he would lose.
So-
So I just like
You gonna take an attack turn there, bud?
I slap him across the face.
Yeah, unarmed strike. Roll to hit. Actually, you're in an enclosed space. You don't have to roll to hit. It's going to hit.
Okay. I was gonna say, how do you miss?
You slap this guy across the face. That's gonna do 1d4 damage. An unarmed strike.
It hit a 1.
It hit a 1 on Hayden's too.
Yeah, it did,
Yeah,
so-
that did 1 damage. You slap him across the face.
One
You have one more attack turn.
I slap him
Punch
again.
the wall.
Yeah.
What?
Punch the wall.
No, because then that's gonna make a hole and you'll find me.
Don't punch the wall with the door.
I hope you realize that
punch
they're
the
made
wall
of
in the back.
they're made of like limestone. I'm pretty sure,
Hey,
and it's like ridiculously hard.
And plus, I wouldn't be able to hear it because there's a fucking mummy making a loud noise.
Yeah, it is like.
And I'll make it louder.
And you have Alexander like loudly running down the hall. And it's like full metal suit of armor down a rocky pavement. It's just like like you see that Alexander has tripped and bashed his head against a wall and is now knocked out cold. No, I'm kidding.
I slap him
You're
again and
not
go.
gonna be able.
Stop.
Yeah. Roll another d4.
One again.
Yeah, it's another one.
Again!
Yeah, you successfully slap this guy in the face. Takes 1 damage.
How much health does he have?
It says 58. 58 health because they're immune. They take extra damage to fire because you're supposed to use fire to kill the undead, but it does. He is 58 health.
Okay. So how much health does he have like right now?
He's taking 2 damage. No, 3 damage. This is the card.
Look at Hayden on the camera.
Listen.
Bro, looks like he's about to.
Anyway,
the dough.
you're not an Italian mob boss.
Oh no! They're gonna track us!
Who is?
Whoever watches our damn podcast.
Oh no.
Oh no, that
You know
one
what school
person.
we go to?
Oh no!
Oh no, I wore this hoodie last time.
You know, I can't tell from where in the room this happens, but all I hear is a slight. Oh no.
Why?
Oh no. Yo.
Okay.
You own Uno.
It's free with
It comes free with your Xbox.
All right.
Whoa!
Not mine. I have the oldest Xbox.
Okay, continue.
Continuing.
It is now.
It's
the mummy's
now his turn.
It's now Mummy's turn. Little Mummy Man is going to use 2 unarmed strikes on you. The first one misses. He rolled a nat 1. The second one misses. He rolled a nat 1. Oh, I don't have to roll the hit because we're getting in close space and he can't move anyway. Yeah, that's going to do.
He's just
How much does
flailing
his
his
unarmed
arm.
strike do?
A nat
2d6.
Oh crap.
1. 4 damage.
He's
He's going to take 2 hands. He's going to go, bah, bah.
all right.
That's your face. You take 4 damage.
Okay, so I am getting dangerously. Hold on, let's see. -11. Hold on.
Getting dangerously close there.
Hold on. I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, so
40
when you hit
minus-
0, you're
40 minus 11.
when you hit 0, you pass out, and if you go below 0, then you die.
Also, don't forget the Uno. Make him play a card.
Oh, right. And then after his 2 unarmed strikes, he places a green 7.
I'm at 10.
You're actually at 9.
You're at 10 health.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. I recommend fighting back or leaving.
Since I haven't pinned against the wall, I might as well just leave.
Yeah, he can't do anything. He's stuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. So I might just go,
It's Hart Simmons' turn.
yeah.
Well, I guess I could have used a
I
magic.
go to the next coffin, and I open it.
The 3rd coffin in the 1st row. Oh, you want to open it? You attempt to open it. It doesn't budge, but it's still shaking.
Hey, if he can open one, I can.
He didn't open one. The mummy opened it for him.
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say.
mummies
I,
are able to open them.
Yeah, I knocked on it.
He
and
knocked
asked,
and it opened.
and I asked.
Okay, can I knock on it instead then?
Yeah, you can knock on it.
Okay, I knock.
A mummy jumps out and scratches you. It does nothing because you rolled a 6.
I push it back in.
Yeah, you successfully push it back in. It kind of doesn't really like slash at you, just slashes around you, like pops out and does like that scary carnival thing where it goes. It just kind of sits there.
I look at it just deadpan. Get back in.
He goes. Really depressingly.
Man, I thought we'd get him this time.
Okay, so that one has depressed mummy in it.
He's depressed. He really wants to jump scare. He's wearing like the Spirit Halloween like mummy outfit.
He has a Michael Myers mask.
He has a Michael Myers mask. He's holding a candy bucket.
I go to the next coffin and attack it.
Yeah. How you attack it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm out. I don't have an action, but I do have 2 attacks left.
Opening doors are free actions.
Yeah.
I knock on the next coffin.
Yeah, you knock on the next coffin. A mummy pops out.
Is it a British?
He pops out. He's holding a little cup of tea, has a monocle and a mustache. Why, hello, good sir. I wish you a might speedy death.
I close it. I
Do
push
a
it
wisdom saving throw. As this mummy bard does
18.
vicious mockery. Yeah, you pass.
You well.
Why, hello there. I wish you a timely death. And then you just go, oh, owie.
Oh, owie!
I'm not
Get
even.
back.
Because that's how vicious mockery works.
Yeah, and they're just, and we go, oh, box, and like just close
Oh, bullocks.
Oh,
He
owie!
closes the coffin. Yeah.
So for time's sake, I'm going to count that as one of my attacks.
Okay. You could do that.
Yeah. You have until when does this end?
I don't
Whenever
know.
we want.
Whenever we get kicked out by Bach.
Well, it's almost 4.
Yeah.
Well, he usually, if he leaves before us, he'll have us lock it. So that's British guy.
That's a British guy.
You put a giant top hat on it?
Yes.
And of course you did.
I go to the next one.
Yeah. A mummy opens the door holding a broadsword and swings it at you.
Wow.
He misses.
And catch it up.
He misses.
My brother.
Yeah, you knock on it, it swings open and just like.
Dang it! I look at it. Go. In.
Roll a persuasion check. Every time you knock on a coffin, there's gonna be a slight chance that one of these becomes a permanent enemy. You have to kill it. Yeah, he just goes, sheathes his sword and turns around and gets back in the coffin. You notice that with this guy, he doesn't look like the typical mummy that you've seen. The sentient ones that you've been seeing that have these personalities have been in there for a long time. They're like mostly flesh, like just like rotting goo with funny little accessories to determine which one they are. This guy looks like a elf. His eyes are glowing red though, and he is visibly angry.
Oh, wait a minute.
But he is just an elf,
He's just an elf.
wrapped in tissue paper. Yeah,
Did he
like
get
mummy
elves?
clothing.
Did he get? Oh.
They take way longer to decay. So
That's not what I was getting at.
that's what I got from it. That means the skin's still viable.
You do not know what is under the. Why are you circling that? I see you over there.
Don't look at my D&D
Are you like shopping for corpses?
a little bit.
Did he get his wrappings from my guy, from Franklin?
No, he.
So-
I don't know.
Because isn't mine like a toilet paper enthusiast?
I don't know. He has like the normal. He has like the same like mummification process, but he hasn't decomposed yet.
You literally.
So either has recently died and recently been mummified, or that's not correct.
That was.
Okay, so far
You just haven't figured it out yet.
I have Old Man Jenkins, the mummy. I have Empty Coffin. I have Sad, Depressed Guy. I have British.
Mr. British.
And I have Sword Elf
Yeah, elf with a sword.
mummy. Nope. Sword
Link.
Elf mummy.
Okay.
Link mummy.
Link. Yeah. Just Link.
And then for my final thing I'm
Basically
gonna
what he is.
do on this turn, I'm gonna knock on this one.
Yeah. You knock on the door, and the door just kind of. And then one large green hand grabs the side, and then another large green hand stands the side, and it pops out of this tiny coffin,
I'm making
and
all
then
of them gold.
fully stands up, and a full-sized troll wrapped in mummy wrapping comes out of the coffin.
How did he fit in yet? You can't do that!
Yeah, I can. I'm the DM. And now a troll is sitting in front of you, holding a large tree.
Where'd the tree come from?
He pulled it out of a bag of holding or something. I don't know.
How did the troll fit
He
in
just
the
turns around and
sarcophagus?
grabs the tree out of the coffin. It was in the coffin with him.
How?
He unfolds it. He goes.
How?
I don't know. Make up your mind. It's a
You
troll.
make up your mind!
He's gonna take a large swing as it's now this troll's turn.
I might stay in the coffin. I have better chances in the
16
coffin.
hit.
Oh god.
What's your armor class?
Oh god.
It does.
Okay, cool.
Oh god.
You're gonna take 2d9 damage
Oh
from this
my.
troll.
Can I try
8.
to jump over the tree?
8 plus 8 damage.
It's 38, that's 16. Oh my god.
Did you want to
I'm
try?
at 18 damage. I'm at 18 mils. Can I try to jump over them?
Yeah, roll a dexterity check at disadvantage. As you cannot possibly pre-plan this orc's attack.
16!
Roll it again.
12.
12? Yeah, I'd say you're able to
Oh,
do a
I'm
little
a horse.
hop, yeah.
Oh, oof.
Little
I was gonna say he should have rolled
over the
advan-
first attack. He's
I was
gonna
gonna say he
swing
should-
again. He did one whoosh, and now he's gonna whoosh.
I feel like he should have rolled with advantage because he has.
Oh, sorry, I have to roll to hit for the second one. He rolled a 1. He misses completely.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
He kind of struggles.
It's now the mummy's turn. The
about
large mummy's
What
turn.
about Teeth and Toe?
Oh, it's Teeth and
Teeth and
Toe's
Toe.
turn.
The one
Teeth and
side.
Toe is in the corner crying. I'm gonna roll a wisdom. The Warhammer cannot move on its own.
Oh, no.
It can only speak. He
well,
rolled a
Warhammer's right
13 for wisdom.
The Warhammer's right in front of it, so the Warhammer is say.
He
has
does
to do
not
something.
get broken from the curse of
It
fear.
needs to say something.
The Warhammer sits on the floor, just in the middle of the room as the large
Is he
mummy.
just babbling?
As the large mummy has moved away from it, and it's just sitting there like,
Oh. Just sitting here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my TED
Honestly,
Talk.
wouldn't be
Wouldn't be too bad if he died. Just become part of the loot. Just gotta sit in the chest. It's probably the worst thing that happened to me. Keep getting hit against things and thrown against walls and poking things. I don't want to do that anymore. I think I might become a doctor. Great plans
And
ahead.
tell me, how does this make you feel?
And
You ate my arm!
you know, I might become a chef. I might go to college. I might get an education. All right, so
and then Teeth and Toe immediately does a 180, runs back in, grabs his hammer, and runs back out. And he goes, no!
Okay, when we edit this, we need someone to make an animation of him sitting in like a back studio
Oh my
on
God.
top of a stool, just a little, just a warhammer, a war pick.
It's a Warhammer, yeah. I wrote Warhammer on my paper. I'm using a Warhammer.
As a war pick?
Okay.
Yeah, well,
No.
yeah. And then, like,
Definitely
as
not
soon as the Warhammer decides it wants to have a career in therapy and food, Teeth and Toe picks it up, puts it in its sheath, does a 180, and runs out of the room again.
Hold on. It says here. So it says here that my. What does aura of vitality mean?
Aura Vitality?
Yeah.
It's probably a
Aura
spell.
vitality.
Oh, it's a 30 feet healing spell. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what it is. You can heal. I assume you're anything within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, which is
Am
The
I-
mummy in front of you and you. Nothing
Am I-
else.
Well, I should be within the coffin's range.
Yeah,
you are.
you are.
Okay, so then I should be being healed.
You
too.
should be healed if he casts it. It's not his turn. It's the mummy's turn.
Yeah.
Teeth and Toe is not going to take any turns. His turn was running back to grab his war pick and then running back down the hallway.
No, my dream life.
Why am I here?
Just to
Suffer. Anyway,
Does Teeth and Toe respond?
No. Teeth and Toe never responds to the hammer. That's the bit. Teeth and Toe does not know the hammer is sentient.
Wait, what?
Does a man with a wisdom of 13 make you think that he has any social cues? He probably just thinks he's
I
schizophrenic.
have a wisdom of 15.
I have a wisdom of 14. We don't have wisdom, but we do.
We're not very smart, gang.
See, we're not
Well, I have
smart.
+2.
Actually, he has really good insight.
See,
I take that back. I have +2
3 to
wisdom, so I have
You
17
see?
wisdom. Never mind.
I may not be smart, but I'm
No, he has plus
charismatic.
1 wisdom, not -1 wisdom. I've just been reading that wrong. Anyway, whatever.
Wow.
Probably would have passed a couple wisdom throws if I
Yeah.
had paid attention.
Yeah, I
But
was gonna say.
whatever, this is funnier.
Hey, how much health does this mummy have?
I was gonna
The
say.
main mummy.
97.
All right, how much does he has it taken?
He currently has 97 health.
Can I point out?
He's
I
only
don't-
taken like 8 damage from the war pick.
I can't kill this guy.
No.
I don't have fire.
You can
You can
get
make-
it down to 0, but to kill it, you have to get it into the negatives, which can only be done by setting on fire.
Yeah.
Hayden's character has fire.
And I'm gonna have to find him.
Now it's Mummy Lord's turn. Mummy Lord is going to search for someone to kill. Currently, that's
hold
Hart
on.
Simmons in the adjacent hallway.
What does the orc mummy do after it failed both its shots?
Mummy Lord?
No, the orc. The orc.
mummy.
The troll.
Oh, the troll. It's just standing by,
Oh, I forgot.
awaiting, because each turn is a second.
I forgot to say something demeaning to it to put it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just out now. He's just an enemy.
Yeah, you kind of screwed up there, man.
It is now the Mummy Lord's
Wait, how
turn.
tall is the orc mummy?
It is taller than the
The
sarcophagus.
orc mummy is taller than the sarcophagus.
Okay, how tall is the orc?
He's taller than you, and you're like 7 feet tall. So it is
Damn.
an orc. They are large
You said it was
creatures.
a troll.
He's a troll. Sorry, he's a troll. He's a large creature.
Don't ask how you fit in the sarcophagus.
He was teleported into it, because that's what the curse does. That's turning the world into a desert. And as the desert grows, the
So
pyramid
I was-
expands, and anyone in
So
that
how did
expansion
me and my
radius that
lo-
gets burned by
so
the
how did
sand
me and my
gets
lo-
put in the
How
sarcophagus.
did me and my loft pack in? Were we just out and about and all of a sudden the sand was
Yeah.
like,
And if you get killed by the sand, your soul gets teleported into a coffin, into a mummy.
okay, is your soul released and you come
Yeah.
back
It can
to-
be broken.
Okay, so you can
I
come
mean, the
back to-
troll is still an enemy, regardless of who's
Right.
controlling it. But
Right.
just the mummy is basically mind controlling people.
Got it. Okay.
Is what's happening.
So like, if the mummy dies,
If the mummy dies.
the mummy dies. The troll will still be alive, but it'll still be like,
Yeah, it'll just be like really confused and then continue attacking.
You
Yeah.
forgot something, by the way.
What?
You forgot to roll not heart.
oh, Teven does
Teeth and
initiative.
Toes, not initiative.
Wisdom.
Wisdom to break the spell.
Oh, he rolled a natural 20. He's no longer enchanted.
Okay, can I yell for him to come back?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna mute myself because you will definitely hear me on that. Teeth and Toe! Get back here!
Yeah, Teeth and Toe does stops running, does a 180 and go, Teeth and Toe fears nothing, and then just starts running back at full speed.
Hear the hammer?
He's
yes,
running
he fear-
forward.
Yes, he fears nothing as he was just now crying in the corner. Is it still your turn?
I guess if he does the wisdom saving throw, it is now Teeth and Toe's turn.
Oh wait.
I am Sir Alexander Teeth and Toe!
I am
Fighter
Sir
of
Alexander Teeth and Toe, fighter of the undead, cleanser of the Feywild.
Hey!
He's cleansing the Feywild, dude.
Also, you are not a
I don't care.
thing of the Feywild no more.
He is a thing of the
I am a
Feywild.
thing. I'm a changeling.
He's a changeling. That is a creature of the Fey.
I
Wait,
opened
the
the.
character he's playing right now is a changeling?
Yes!
You can shapeshift.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would not shapeshift into anything you like.
Damn.
You guys are ridiculous.
Where's my D4?
What? How does that turn you on?
Anything and everything.
All of the time. A bit of
Copyright.
everything, all of the time. Copyright.
Copyright. It's
We're not
scary.
monetized.
Oh, yeah.
We just sing the whole song.
Continue the game.
We're not
hold
monetized.
on.
We can't get copyright struck.
Hold on. I open my coffin real quick and go, hey! And close it again.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, hold on. I need
You got too excited.
Hold on, I lost part of the ear.
You broke it.
I'm losing it.
He's losing it,
He,
guys.
li-
He's losing his shit.
he was like, oh!
Hold on, give me a moment. Momentarily.
Yeah, you're gonna roll a perception check to see if you saw where the sound came from.
Saw the sound?
Yeah, that's how the game describes perceiving a sound.
You mean hear the sound?
No,
I
the book says saw the sound.
see.
Roll a
Oh, yes,
perception
I
check
love
to see
seeing-
the sound.
Oh yes, I love seeing sound and
Well, knowing Hart Simmons' character,
yeah, he's
he
probably
sees a lot of sounds.
I see humans.
Perception. Perception check.
I got a 3.
Yeah, you don't see it. You heard it, but you don't
Oh
see
wait, hold
anything.
on. 3 plus 6 plus
I
4.
don't see it.
Still not enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say he still doesn't see it.
You don't
3
see
plus
where it came
6
from.
is
That's
9,
10.
plus
Just
1
further.
is
You just know it's come further down the hallway.
Which way though?
Just down the hallway. Just further down.
You should be crossing things out because you don't know which way it's coming from.
He knows it's going from down the hallway. It's
Yeah,
not in the
this is
front of the
Start
hallway.
of the hallway.
That's the start of the hallway. The end of the hallway
okay.
leaves the temple.
I got headphone all over me now.
Headphone bits. It's still Alexander's turn. He hasn't actually done anything yet.
Yeah, no, he's just been standing there and like.
He's going to, because no one else has asked, talk to the fully sentient creature capable of speech, known as the Mummy Lord.
He's talking.
He's going to talk to it. He does it to every single enemy.
Okay.
Didn't he try that?
Yeah, and it gave him an
sorta.
answer. You
I
rizzed it up, but it didn't really do anything, and it caused him to get pissed.
Yeah, I just. We wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't try
Teeth and
that.
Toe is going to take his war pick and point it forward like he always does when there's an enemy in front of him.
And
War
just-
pick's not saying anything.
Does it say speak?
Teeth and
Toe.
he's going to speak, and he's going to say,
I, Sir Alexander Teeth and Toe, Protector of the Feywild, Paladin of Mimicry,
Did you just?
demand you tell me the reasoning for this accursed place.
Tell me he was also the slayer of the Fae.
he's the Slayer of the Feywild, the Protector of the Feywild, and the Paladin of Mimicry. He just makes up titles. He doesn't actually have a title. He's just making shit up.
I was like, wait a minute, that
responds?
contradicts itself.
Yes.
The mummy of
With its low, growly voice.
I gotta warm my
do I remember the voice for this lady?
Don't worry, you don't need to add a voice.
Oh, okay. Well, you know the voice, otherwise it's just gonna be deep. Anywho, in its deep voice,
It's going to exclaim, "Protect."
the souls.
Okay, of what? Of who?
And then Teeth and Toe is going to look at the orc, and simply because Teeth and Toe's cool like that, and he has dark vision because screw you. He's just going
Well,
to
fuck you
know.
too.
He's just going to be aware that there was just a normal elf trapped in the coffin. He's going to say,
No, what?
In his triumphant voice once again, Teethan is going to exclaim, "The
Souls you harbinge, they are not yours to claim."
Dude, keep going.
That's all he had.
He's saying more.
Is he?
No, he's not.
That's all he had to say.
He's going to cast Zone of Truth. He turns his pick around.
Question: when did he ever have this?
Ever have what? Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
He's had it since the beginning. He's just never used it.
Is he that dumb?
Yes.
I should take that back. Yes,
Zone of Truth just makes it so that everyone in a 60-foot radius around you has to say the truth. He's going to slam it into the ground, and this purple light is going to emit from the hammer and spread across the floor.
Oh no!
And it just covers the floor in this purple light. And then he said, Teeth and Toe asks one more time, "For what reason do you
Harbinge these souls."
And the mummy will speak once again.
Go on.
I will be reborn. The one true Lord of Chaos.
Fascinating.
Reborn, you say?
God damn it. What are you gonna say?
Reborn,
You
say.
could speak out of turn.
And how can we assist you in this rebirth without dying? Wink, wink.
The mummy will speak.
Oh no!
Die, simple soul.
Oh,
Be part.
Oh, fascinating, intriguing.
but that wasn't the truthful answer to that question.
Yeah, it was. That's how you help her reborn.
I said without dying.
She doesn't have an answer to that. It's what she perceives as. It's what you perceive as the truth. So if you ask her, how do we help you? Then she's just gonna say to die, because that's gonna be the most helpful thing for her specifically. Because that's how Zone of Truth. It doesn't actually have to be correct. It's what they perceive as correct.
So Solid could have been communism was fantastic, and they would say, yep, in the zone of truth.
Because in their eyes, it was.
How many souls do you need to be reborn?
She will speak one more time.
The Feywild.
Fascinating.
I will create
them as anew. Take the souls and remake them in the image of true chaos.
But
That was
we need harmony.
No, we don't.
Ooh.
Filter. Harmony was a false prophet, and she died as she lived, a failure.
Gabriel.
I actually got. But without harmony, we can't have chaos. We need
You
chaos.
gotta give her the yin yang that every single show has.
We need chaos and
You
harmony.
need me. You need me.
We need chaos and harmony.
Get the filter.
Whenever you do
I had
that.
to mentally prepare myself for this one. This is fun. You ready?
Ready.
I never said I didn't have harmony. And then turn off the filter.
Reaches up and tears off the layer of cloth under its mouth.
Wait. Record scratch.
It tears off the layer of cloth around its mouth, and it is this hurling, this just appalling row of just teeth. All you could see all the way down its throat, rows and rows and rows and rows of teeth all the way down.
Nah.
And it takes its arm and it reaches into its throat, and then starts, and then just pulls out this half-digested corpse. and just it lands on the ground. It's wearing this ornate dress with sigils that you recognize on it as you look at the corpse of the god of harmony.
Holy shit!
You now recognize that this
Wait.
temple has always been here, and that the desert has started to go around the temple. The temple did not place itself here. You are standing in the temple of harmony as it has been corrupted by an agent of chaos.
So what you're saying, it's chaos and harmony.
Yes. It's an agent of chaos. This is not the god of chaos. This is an agent of chaos.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna stay in my coffin.
I'm scared.
You don't even know what's going on. You're not even there. You're still in the coffin playing Uno with a guy.
I wonder how many agents we're gonna have to fight before.
And then just like a SpongeBob, like meanwhile, just cut back to a friendly game of Uno. Like
Oh yeah, because she's no longer enraged.
she is no longer in range because we're talking.
They're just playing
They're just playing Uno again. No context to what's going on.
Meanwhile, in the
Yeah.
sarcophagus.
Also, by revealing her mouth, it did activate her second phase. Have fun with this.
What? Good luck with that.
Does Teeth and Toe have any fire attacks? No.
So I'm the only one. 'Cause I have the rod.
Because you have the rod. Yeah, you kind of screwed yourself on that one. You need to think ahead.
know
Unlike
what? I
me
like-
when I make lore.
You know what?
That
I
was
like,
all improv.
You know what? I like this. I'm going to stay in the coffin, and I'm going to fuck everyone else.
You're just gonna stay there and play Uno.
Yep, and they will have to track my ass.
Since we're back in the room before,
She's crawled her way into the hallway.
so we're not in the room with the sunbeam anymore. So how are we seeing right now?
There's torches on the walls.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
I grab a torch.
It's not your turn.
Fuck.
Still Alexander Teeth and Toe's turn. Teeth and Toe is going to use Wrathful Smite once again and do a swing with its war pick. It rolled a 19.
Oh, dang!
It's going to do a shit ton of damage
That
now.
poor war pick.
The poor war pick. I like how the poor war pick and not. Well, she doesn't really deserve to. Anyway, one more of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah. He's going to run up and throw, not throw his hammer, but like smack it down into one of its hands, the mummy's hands.
Oh.
And
Wait, does it pin it to the floor because of that?
yeah, so it smacks down and just like, and now there's like a hammer just embedded into this huge clawed hand.
Oh, it's like pinned to the floor, like it goes through the floor.
And
like,
then
pins
it's-
her, and she's like,
Yeah. So then he leaves his hammer there. He backs up from the hammer. He's going to use magical weapon.
Is the hammer saying anything?
Nope, never mind. That's not what magical Hammond weapon. That's not what magic weapon does. He's going to snap around to you, Hearth Simmons.
audible.
And he's Teeth and Toe is going to say, "Hand me your sword."
He doesn't have
Yeah,
one.
you do.
Do?
You had a sword when you made the character. It's a short sword.
Oh yeah.
It's the bow of your violin.
I throw the bow of my violin.
Yeah, he grabs it and he's going to enchant it with magic weapon. It immediately glows
Does it
the
stay
same
enchanted?
purple glow.
Oh, wait, I remember this attack.
Um,
you told me about this before.
And
like,
he's
all
going to
this.
grab his shield off of his back. And he now has a shield and a short sword equipped. And he's going to slash with
Is
the
he gonna have hero dialogue?
short sword. He may.
Because I remember he was talking about how this attack, this like power works. It is like incredibly.
First,
Powerful.
I have to roll to hit. It rolled a 4. He missed.
Oh crap!
He has plus 1 more attack because that's what magic weapon actually does.
Yeah.
There's a 7. It missed.
Crap.
So no, he runs up and he tries to attack the chin, but it's too high up, and he just goes. Whoosh, whoosh. Nothing happens.
goes,
Yeah.
Does he say anything to that?
Yeah. No. He then sheathes
Damn
the
you,
sword
lady.
and it stops glowing purple.
Damn you, Lady
That was
Dimitrescu.
very enchanted.
It unenchants as soon as he stops touching it.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
he does not give back your sword.
Uh,
He just sheathed it.
does Hammer say anything about being fucking?
No, it's face down.
Yeah, it's trying to.
It's face down in the goo, so he's just like,
Oh, I think I still have it in my mouth.
yeah, it's face down. It's like mouth down, so it
Where's
can't.
his shield?
It's in his hand.
I'm surprised we haven't heard any freaking.
The shield is like the shield. Okay, so
There has been, it just hasn't been
the
audible over
shield
the chaos.
is the dude party. He's the
And
one that smokes
Harmony.
weed.
Yep. The shield is the super aggressive one that wants everyone to die. The shield is actually gonna get real
wait,
vocal right now.
What?
Da. Test.
Is it working?
The low voice working.
Test one.
Is the low voice working?
Yep, I'm doing small robot for his voice.
Small robot for the shield's voice.
Yep.
The shield's eyes.
Turn it off real quick. The shield's eyes meet the agents of chaos where its eyes should be, but it has no eyes. And it's going to speak.
Master, forgive me.
What?
Forgive me, Master of Chaos. I have failed you.
I what?
I have changed.
Change sides.
You're making this up as you go, aren't you?
Yep.
I love this.
You love the fact that his shield is one of the agents of chaos?
Yes.
I was not.
I don't know, they share the same views. I figured it fits.
Dude, Andrew's missing the lore drop.
The lore drop of the century. Alexander Teeth and Toe does not ever communicate with any of his weapons, so he has no idea because he just ignores all of them.
So does he still ignore them?
Also,
Yeah.
Is his truth spell still on?
Yeah. Truth spell lasts. I didn't write down how long it lasted, but I assume it lasts 24 hours like all
How
spells.
many agents of chaos are we gonna have to fight before we get to the god?
Both the mummy and the shield in unison. I don't know if you could do that.
Wait, what?
Can you activate two at once? With everything?
I can't.
No? Okay, then it's gonna be the mummy because he has a cooler voice.
All of chaos itself.
Ah, fascinating. I'm gonna book a trip to Europe now.
The human settlement of Europe?
Yep.
That's
Canonically,
no. They don't even know. You don't know if there's
I'm the
another
only
world
person.
other than the
I'm
Feywild.
the only
You're the
person.
You're the only person that knows that there's another world other than the Feywild. And everyone thinks
no
you're
one
insane.
believes me.
Yeah.
No one just. Well, yeah, because you're a drunkard.
Yeah, you're drunk.
Speaking of which,
Oh no.
How big of a glass do you drink?
I don't know. I just drink it a little bit out of my bag of holding.
A little bit.
Dude, he.
Nah, I'm sure you're fine. I was like, am I about to roll to see if this guy gets drunk? It's just a little sippins. It's fine.
Whose turn is it?
I mean,
is
we-
it still?
It's teeth and it's no longer. Yeah, so it's
Is it the mummy?
the mummy's turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we did agree
Mummy
that
Lord.
whenever I get drunk, my charisma goes up. So I think that
Did
might
we?
help me.
God,
Yeah, we
that's
did.
awful. I'm not letting you riz up the mummy.
You know I will.
I'll let you talk to it and ask it questions while it's in the field of truth, but I'm not gonna let you
You
riz
know
it.
I will get there, right?
No, you won't.
Hey,
Not if he's DM, dude.
hey, I got,
I won't.
I got Alexander.
If you
Keith
roll a
until it
natural
gets
20,
there.
if you roll a natural 20 on a charisma throw,
Right now?
I will let you riz up this girl.
Fine, we won't.
All right, cool. So now I go back to doing my job. It is now the mummy's turn. Mummy Lord is going to. Ooh, that sounds. I didn't actually read their legendary actions. Ooh,
Oh
these
no.
are fun.
Oh no. Oh no. I think you're dead.
The Mummy Lord utters a blasphemous word. Each noun.
Teeth and toe fighting.
None
Just
undead
knocking
creature
on
within
coffins.
10 feet of the Mummy Lord that can be heard the magical turns must. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, can you turn the filter back on real quick?
Oh no.
Balls.
What? Huh? What?
It says blasphemous word. I have to say something.
What was that?
That's uncharacteristic for the Mummy, though. We cut that out.
I'm so.
Oh,
What?
here. Okay.
Basically, it says blasphemous word. The mummy lord utters a blasphemous word. Each
Why,
non-undead creature within 10 feet of the mummy lord
What are you saying? Yes.
that can hear the magical utterance must succeed on a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, or be stunned until the end of the enemy lord's next turn.
M16?
You have to roll higher than a 16.
Oh, I heard M16. I was like, he has a gun?
Use a gun? Yeah. Legendary attack. 9mm rounds.
Human world.
Yeah. Yeah. In your vision, were the humans modern humans? Can they be modern
They were
humans?
us.
That's so funny. Oh, they were us. Oh, I didn't catch that in your backstory. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I need to figure out what a blasphemous word for a mummy would be that like fits the character that I've made for her.
Decay?
Ooh, I have an idea.
Lay your flesh to rot.
I got chills from
I'm
that.
actually getting chills from this.
This is odd.
Yeah,
best video
everyone that can hear that, which is everyone except maybe Hayden, but I don't know how thick the walls of a
Brother in
sarcophagus
Christ,
is.
Brother in Christ, I'm not able to hear the battle outside. I don't think I'll be able to hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you don't have to, but Teeth and Toe and you, Heart Simmons, must
I love the fact that I'm playing
wisdom
Uno.
saving throw.
I love the fact that I'm playing Uno with Franklin.
Did you also get a 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
Both you and Teeth and Toe are stunned and cannot move for the until the mummy's next turn.
Oh, I thought I broke this.
Oh no.
You can't move until the mummy's next turn. The mummy is going to take one attack against Teeth and Toe. Teeth and Toe has his shield out, so he has an AC of 20.
Oh, good luck.
I think that's.
Good to know.
Give me a minute.
He has
I might artificially lower his armor class because nothing can hit this man.
because he was a boss. No, he's not.
Because I did design him as a boss. Whoopsie, my bad. I'm gonna say that he has an armor class of 10, which is still decently
It
tanky.
should be higher than mine.
Oh, because you have leather armor, don't you?
Yeah.
We'll lower it down to 15.
God.
Reroll
love the
that.
fact that the
Roll a
only
7,
reason-
it still misses. How do you miss a stationary target? Oh, I don't have to roll to hit because you're paralyzed. Is that how that works?
That makes sense. God, the fact that the only reason why I haven't been stunned is because I'm playing Uno.
It doesn't say stunned, does it? It just says
Yeah, you have 9 cards. Your mummy has 5.
you're stunned until the end of the mummy's lord's next turn. So yeah, you can't take any actions.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I can't see what's in the
He's gonna
rest
take
of
an
the
unarmed
coffin.
strike at
You know what? I found what I needed to find in the coffins. I should start fighting.
Constitution plus
Brother in
8.
Christ, you
I
have no
can't-
weapons.
The
I
orc
will
is
in a
still
second.
active, by the way.
What do you say?
The orc is still active, by the way.
Can I speak still?
The orc?
Us.
Yeah, you can speak.
Okay.
So you're
You're just paralyzed. You're like,
So I can,
Solidified.
I can still charisma.
you can still charisma.
I say to the orc.
Oh no.
God, convince this orc to turn on the.
Lift me up and help me out. I will help you.
Are you using a spell for that, or are you just convincing him?
I'm convincing him. I don't think I have any.
Roll roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Well, you roll persuasion. I'll roll the attack that you can't dodge.
Right. I can dodge if he picks me up. 4.
Plus that's
You take 10 damage.
4
Hart Simmons, you take 10 damage.
that's
Persuasion?
That's 11.
I got 11 on persuasion.
I won't do it for the orc.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, at least make him.
You
not
take
hit
as
me.
you're like.
We'll make it not hit me.
Yeah,
at least.
help me out, I'll help you out. And then you get hit by this like massive fleshy hand from behind and take 10 damage.
How much do you have now?
Does that kill you?
Because he had 16.
I'm at 6.
You're at 6 health.
Because he took 16 damage and he was at.
Can we get a meanwhile here?
Meanwhile, the mummy is holding its last 2 cards, but you still have 3 cards.
The mummy has 5.
No, but it's been a while.
Yeah,
The game's
good.
continued for a bit.
Yeah.
The mummy has 3 cards. You have 2. No, you have 3 cards. The mummy has 2.
Yeah.
It is the mummy's turn. He looks down at the red 7 on top and up at his hand, and then at the red 7 and then the
He
hand.
really pulled the blood.
And then he's gonna-
7 out.
Now it's your turn.
All right.
So he has 3 now.
He has 3 cards.
I put down blue 7.
Put it on a what 7?
A blue 7.
A blue 7. He nods.
Oh no.
Blue 8. Use 2 cards again.
We both have 2 cards, so
We both have 2 cards.
we have gained nothing.
Gain nothing. It's a close game.
I look at him with a smug and I go, you know what? Dagger.
You just throw a dagger at him.
I'm kidding.
I was like, that would be so funny. He's like, I'm not gonna win this. You can't throw a dagger. You're too close to him. You're sitting right next to each other. So you're just like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose.
You know what?
What do you actually do, Hayden?
What do you actually do?
What you see?
We're all invested in the Uno game and not the actual lore here.
I love my stupid decision.
He's basically Uno God because we don't actually have any knowledge of what his cards
We have no knowledge of what his cards are. Yeah. I just
But-
stated you had 2 cards.
but-
We both have 2 cards.
That means you have full control of what his cards
You
are.
also do too. But I'm also going to try to keep this fair, not just say +2/+2 and then I win. Like I'm.
See, but that's the thing. If you +2, he could also have a +2.
Yeah, then I could also +2.
Yeah, that just stacks. That's
Then
just
he can
whoever
+2.
doesn't.
Then
Yeah.
it's a tie.
That's a
Then
tie.
what happens?
They both die. You realize that this coffin is sitting over an ancient sigil, and if you lose this game, you will die. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I look at
That's
him. I'm like,
That is a funny idea, but not here.
not here. No, not
Not
right
here.
now.
Okay, continue the game.
I look at my cards. I look up at him and I go, you know what? I'm gonna draw.
You draw a card.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks down. What was the last card that was placed?
Blue 8.
A blue 8.
Blue 8. He puts down a blue 1 and says nothing.
Uno.
He looks at you, his expression terrified. I have broken the sacred rule. And then he goes, ah! And he just bursts into flames.
What? What?
As that is what happens in the Feywild if you break the sacred rule.
So, they are touching knees to knees.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
If he does not exit the room now, he will get caught on fire. This is my way of getting him into the fight.
Damn it! No.
Thank you.
Because you were on 6 health.
I'm on
And
10.
Alexander Teeth and Toe can't hit anything with a broadsword.
You can heal
So
us.
you can heal us. You have health. You could just leave.
Okay. I open.
Wait, hold on. How's he gonna open the coffin? If I couldn't.
You can open it from the
You
inside.
can. It's like yeah.
You can open it from the inside.
I'm about to attack the cameraman.
I'm like oh well.
Yeah, you just watch this guy burst into flames in front of you.
I'm like crap. Well, good game. Good game.
Yeah, and then as he's burning, he wakes back up,
That's sharp.
falls back
I'm
over.
throwing that at you, man.
Yeah, you exit the
I grab
coffin.
my
Did
Uno
anyone
cards.
see
I
that
put them back,
actually
and I just put them
Yeah,
back.
very
in my pocket.
nonchalantly. You step outside and see a large mummified creature with its mouth ripped open. The corpse of what is clearly a god based on the sigils tattooed on the corpse and on the dress.
I should have stayed in with fire.
And then you see Teeth and Toe's hammer embedded into the hand
Wait,
of
hold on.
this
Is
large
he
creature.
stuck there? Or is
Yeah.
it- Okay.
He has one hand, it's pinned down. That's why he can only attack twice.
Okay. I
can only
look
attack once,
around
sorry.
at my surroundings. I see a troll. I see 2.
Yeah, you see a troll, you see everything that's
And I'm like-
described.
I should have just stayed in the coffin. Burning alive would have been much better.
Yeah, the coffin's closed and you can no longer open it.
Hey, he's alive!
Yeah, you see Hart Simmons like coughing up blood. His back has basically been ripped open by this huge attack that he took.
I will, because I'm pretty sure.
Teeth
no
and
one-
Toe is underneath it, just like swinging a sword, trying to reach its chin.
I'm pretty sure.
not being helpful
I'm
at all.
pretty sure no one knows I'm
The
there. 'cause
moment
I
the
think
moment you step into the arena, you have the immediate sense to tell the truth, no matter what.
Can I roll a persuasion?
No, you can't.
Dane, where were you? Save me!
I look over at him like, I was in the coffin.
Why? What?
I was playing Uno. Hold on.
What's Uno?
I don't know. Well, I got a deck of cards. I got a deck of things
I
now.
love the idea that you don't know what Uno is, and that this mummy taught you how to play, or didn't teach you, just magically started playing Uno, and whoever lost would burst into flames.
So he now canonically
You
has
see the
magic
sigil.
Uno.
You see the magic sigil of chaos on the back of the Uno box.
Magic Uno. Okay.
Can I be Gambit now?
No, unless you win a game, you just sets people on fire if you win.
But it has dark sigil on it. That means I can throw the cards, they can come on fire.
Only if they grab the card after you throw them and don't say Uno because they have one card, then yeah, they burst into flames.
But they don't know what it is, so they'll go, what? And then I'll say,
Heal us!
and I'll say,
He is bleeding out.
Can I take a D4 just for fun?
Yeah, you can take a
Just because
D4.
I'm bleeding out?
Just because you're bleeding out, yeah.
Oh, God.
You're at 2 health.
I'm not doing help.
Please heal this guy.
hold on.
Please cast heal
Mark
wounds or
Simmons,
something.
I'll be with you in a moment. I'm examining my cards. Or whatever these things are. Okay, I'll cast Hour of Ritual now.
Yeah.
It says 2d6.
Yeah, so roll 2d6. That's how much health everyone heals.
Yeah.
How much health?
5. Oh.
5 health?
How much health?
All right, and 7.
7 health, which is enough to keep you alive. All your heals, this magic golden circle appears, and all your wounds close up and heal, and you feel better and energized.
Not all my wounds. They
The
only healed
small
me
ones.
7.
The small ones heal.
So his back is still, you know.
Yeah, no, his back's still pretty messed up.
That hurts.
That hurts.
I'm at 17 health. I'm like, okay. Now I
It
grab,
is now
So
Hayden's
I'm at 9
turn.
health?
Obviously, it's Hayden's turn.
Yeah.
I just didn't announce it.
Yeah. I'm just all right. So I go into my inventory. I grab this rod.
The stick.
I look around the torch. I'm like, you know what? I can barely see shit.
Yeah, you successfully light the stick on fire. You're now holding a fire stick.
I'm looking at this. I'm like, tasty.
You can't eat fire. You're not a fire elemental. What? You committed to eating fire?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm like,
Also, why
I'll
are you
roll the
setting
fire
my-
damage.
Why are you setting my wooden rod on fire?
You see, as soon as you light it on fire and then pull it towards you, you kind of pull it slightly towards the
You have magical fire
mummy
arrows.
lord, and she
It's
kind
just
of
a light
recoils a little bit as the fire passes her head.
Challenge her to a game of Uno!
Are you persuading him?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Hayden, roll a wisdom saving throw. Actually, no, you don't. Roll persuasion check. You two are two sentient characters. You could just decide on this on your own.
19.
Oh.
You don't have to roll for this. You're two sentient characters.
Good. Can I
You're not NPCs.
One.
You're not NPCs. You could decide on this your
Hayden.
own.
Or Dane. Roll.
Roll.
Play Uno.
What's Uno?
Like, whatever you played with
No way you're going to defeat my boss with Uno.
Oh wait, this thing I have. Hold on.
It says Uno on the. You very quickly read the instructions.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait a
I
minute.
love the idea that you're just randomly throwing out cards and hoping you don't burst into flames.
Hold on, I have an idea. Hold on. I walk up to the thing. I pull out a card. I give it to him. I give myself 7 cards.
Oh,
Seven
okay. So
cards.
you've given this
I
the
go-
ancient deity of chaos 7 Uno cards.
No, I gave her 1.
Oh, you gave her 1?
Dude, she's gonna win.
Yeah. Turn on the filter.
No, wait. She doesn't know though. She doesn't know.
Yes, she does.
Wait, she does? Never mind.
She's an
Never
agent of
mind, never mind.
chaos.
Wait, I thought the mummy.
It's her mummy. I have the
she's
Uno cards.
she's the agent of chaos.
Okay, I did not think that through. Hold on, take that back.
She of course she would know all the chaos tricks. She's the agent of chaos.
Okay, I go.
I was about to just make her say Uno.
I go up to her. I show her the cards. I'm like, I challenge thee to a duel of the cards.
I instantly get up and run over and sit down.
Oh
in a
god
circle.
damn it.
Andrew's gonna have to deal with this, by the way.
God damn it. Are you guys actually gonna? I don't want to play a whole set of Uno.
Grab out your phone.
Is there a website?
Yeah, there is.
Uno card generator. Uno
Uno.
hand generator, and it should be per
Uno
chance.
and-
We are playing Uno.
I swear to God.
Think it-
What's your guess on time?
We have no.
Pretty soon.
Probably
They gotta kill this guy eventually.
It's probably about to die to an Uno game.
Yeah, they're playing
Probably.
Cursed Uno, and the
We're
loser
playing
bursts
Cursed
into
Uno,
flames.
and the loser dies.
Man.
Teeth and Toad the entire time is just gonna be hacking and slashing at her
nice.
legs every once in a while. Speed run. Can you kill it with Uno or Teeth and Toe
Oh, wait,
first?
wait.
I was showing you what website.
Okay, hold on. I need to like get there
Oh,
first.
shit.
As
have
you
parental
give the
control.
7
The good
cards
news
to
is I
the
can bypass it.
you give the 7 cards to the Agent of Chaos.
Okay, good. Go on your phone. Perchance.ai.
Oh, I've been on this.
Chance.
I've been on this before.
AI.
Thomas, you remember this one? This is the website we used for the things we did.
Oh yeah.
You know, the things we will never speak about.
Uno.
Yeah, I get that, guys. We don't talk about the chat. The AI chat.
But that wasn't what we
Uno-
were talking
Uno
about.
simulator?
Oh shit.
You got something to tell us?
Nope.
Because we were not talking about
Is
that
it
at all.
Attack? Uno Attack Simulator?
No, it's random Uno deck generator.
I'm not seeing it. I'm just gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. Are you ready?
But
As she holds the cards in her hand, the sigil on the back and the sigil located on the gold necklace she's wearing, they both glow with this intensive red
2,
flare.
3, 4,
I found it.
5, 6, 7.
As you have given an Agent of Chaos a weapon of chaos.
Wasn't also the other one an agent of chaos?
The shield is an Agent of Chaos. The mummy is an Agent of Chaos.
The mummy is?
The big mummy. And she has a weapon of chaos. It's around her neck. It's the thing that's making everything a desert.
Okay.
Okay, are we gonna play Uno now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Does she have her cards?
Yep.
Hold on, I don't have mine. For some reason, it will not work.
Teeth and Toe is going to
This top one.
18,
Doesn't.
17.
Draw a card.
Now it's like,
What the frick?
yeah.
Why is yours
4,
weird?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Random
10,
Uno
11,
deck
12, 13,
generator.
14,
Yeah, that's the one I'm on.
16, 17, 18. Teeth and Toe is going to take your broadsword or your short sword and stab the mummy in the leg, doing 18 damage.
Oh my god, why? We're trying to play Uno here.
He's trying to kill the evil thing.
See, what? She's just not paying attention.
No.
Because he's doing like nothing. To her.
You've challenged her to a game of Cursed Uno. If you back down, you burst into flames.
Okay.
The orc is going to now. Her eyes glow red, and the orc's eyes glow red, and the orc goes to intercept Teeth and Toe. So I'm just gonna be over here fighting an orc.
Alright, I've got my cards.
Who dealt the cards?
I did.
Hayden did. He's the one that challenges the game.
Who's left of the dealer?
The boss. Well, if he walked up, they're facing each other, so you'd be off to the side. I don't know which side.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'm to the left.
Yep.
And what's the starting card?
Actually, I can probably just bring a game of Uno tomorrow.
That would be okay.
Yes, and we're gonna end it here.
We're gonna end it here. We're gonna bring Uno tomorrow. I'll play as the mummy. You guys will play as your characters.
No, it's just me and you, man. He's watching.
He's watching? He's
No.
not playing?
I'm playing.
That gives you a chance to be the one that dies.
I know. I don't want to just sit here for a campaign.
Oh, okay.
I want to.
The cameraman's gonna fall asleep.
That's so funny.
And
Yeah, that's where we're gonna end it.
And with that,
Chaos and harmony. Lots of
on,
lore
I-
drops.
Okay, hold on. I gotta call Andrew.
We were supposed to call him at some point, weren't we?
No, I don't think we were.
He told me to call him at some point.
okay, before you do that, with that, wait, what were we saying?
And with that brings us the end of this campaign. Will
With that,
Well,
that's
okay.
Borderline Hooligans on Chaos and Harmony.
Do like a
I was going to do a